Yo, UK, what up? England, what up? My name is Poison Pen, HHK Mad, and commissioned me to do the show Wrestlemania prediction blog. I'm a hip-hop to the death, but you know, I follow the male soap opera. I'm a fan of professional wrestling. So what? I'm a grown man, but I like that shit. Shout out to my brother MVP and TNA. You know, hopefully he's gonna have that around his waist real soon. Shout out to my man King Devon, he's coming up on the independent scene. Shout out to my man Eric Tap Out, you know what I'm saying? Pro Wrestling Syndicate live out of New Jersey. I'm just gonna run through the shit right quick. WrestleMania 30 this Sunday, April 6th. So I was commissioned to do the WrestleMania prediction blog. I'm gonna try to keep it short and sweet, but I like to talk. The Shield versus Kane, New Age Outlaws. Kane is one of the most dependable and also one of the most slept on talents that WWE has had for the past 15 or so years. But let's be real, when has he ever come out? It's not many times he's come out on the positive side of a feud, you know. So, and honestly, I see them pushing the Shield more than Kane or the New Age Outlaws. I don't think New Age Outlaws are going to be around for an extended period of time actually in the ring. I know they do a lot of work behind the scenes, and I know Kane is trying to make his way out because he's getting older and all that. And the Shield is just the new, young, it's the new incarnation of the Freebirds, man. You know what I'm saying? But I say the Shield's going over on the Outlaws and Kane, and it's also going to plant the seeds, which have already been planted for Roman Reigns to take over as one of the new top stars of the company. They're all wonderful talents, man. I thought Dean Ambrose, well, they have to position him as the leader, but crowd is feeling Roman Reigns more than anyone, so I say the Shield over Kane and New Age Outlaws. The Usos versus Ryback and Curtis Axel versus the Matadors versus the Real Americans. I don't see Ryback's doing nothing. I like them both as singles performers. You know, Curtis Axel, you know, Mr. Perfect son, of course, Joe Hennig. And Ryback, you know, he had to push, and they de-pushed him. Now he's a tag team player. I don't know what's going on with Ryback. Matadors, let's be real. Come on, they're not going to win anything. I love them, but they're not going to win shit. Real Americans, I mean, that's an imminent breakup also, man, because Cesaro's going to get a huge push. So I say either the Real Americans or the Usos, but I see the Usos retaining that match. So the Usos should go over right then and there. Vickie, Guerrero, the Divas Invitational. The Divas division has been kind of clusterfucked for a long time. I mean, it's been a long time since they've had a bunch of dependable talent. Stop laughing, man. I mean, Beth Phoenix is gone. Awesome Khan came through and left as soon as she got there, got pregnant. You know, so I mean, the Divas division is more about pushing the reality show they have on whatever channel E or whatever. So honestly, it's just a bunch of divas in AJ Lee. And being that AJ Lee's had the title for so long, for them to just throw this match together and have to lose it at WrestleMania with no build-up to anything, I don't really see the point. I do see Shorty from Funkadactyls winning this shit soon, but I don't think she's gonna win it at WrestleMania. So I'll say AJ Lee's gonna go over, but they just threw 25 females in the match and said, go for it. I see AJ retaining, and then, was it Naomi or Cameron? One of them. I see the Funkadactyl chick winning later on, whatever have you. The Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. The match where everyone that wasn't booked for a singles match, they get to actually participate in WrestleMania. Zack Ryder's in WrestleMania. Wow. Sin Cara, the Great Khali, Darren Young. I mean, a bunch of dudes that probably would have been on like the pre-show or Superstars or whatever the fuck. I like the concept of the Battle Royal, you know, so it's a tribute to Andre the Giant, obviously, one of the, you know, most larger-than-life sports entertainers of all time. Obviously, I don't see Justin Gabriel or anyone from 3MB winning anything. I'm going to say Sheamus or Big Show. I'm going to say Sheamus because my main choice is Sheamus because Vince has been feeding us Sheamus for years and he loves Sheamus. So Sheamus is fairly popular. So I see Sheamus. If not, I can see the Big Show winning because the Big Show hasn't had a WrestleMania moment yet. He always just putting these weird matches in WrestleMania. It almost always ends up on the losing side, but Big Show has been on the scene for a minute. Big Show, he should be in the Hall of Fame first ballot. So I say Big Show because it's Big Show, but I say Sheamus is an educated guess because Vince just loves Sheamus. John Cena versus Bray Wyatt, that's interesting. I'm going to go out on a limb. I'm going to say Bray Wyatt. Because, first of all, John Cena is solidified. John Cena in 2014 is Hulk Hogan in 1988. You know what I mean? Like, no matter what he does, he's just untouchable. And I know the crowd, a lot of them becoming tired of his antics or whatever have you, but he's still the top guy regardless of who's the champion. And they've been doing a great job in building a master heel. Like, Bray Wyatt is great on the microphone, has two fucking goons with him, and he's actually pretty good in the ring too. And I'm gonna go out on a limb. I'm gonna say Bray Wyatt. Obviously, I could be wrong because this is John Cena, this is WrestleMania, but he's lost before. So I'm gonna say Bray Wyatt. I mean, Bray Wyatt went over on Daniel Bryan. You know, I'm gonna say the Wyatt family. I'm gonna say Bray Wyatt. I may be wrong, but I'm gonna say Bray Wyatt. Undertaker versus Brock Lesnar. This makes me very sad because Brock Lesnar is is the most legitimate tough guy that WWE has. You know what I'm saying? UFC fucking champ. You know, NCAA champ. Like, Brock Lesnar is officially the real deal in real life. You know what I mean? So Brock Lesnar is the man, and I wish that he was actually put in a different match because he's going against the Streak and the Undertaker, and we know that the Undertaker's not gonna fucking lose. Like if the Undertaker ever gets the Streak up, I would see it against a newer person that can carry the company for years. And Brock is not gonna carry the company for years. Brock is very comfortable, and Brock he's set already. You know what I mean? And Brock has so many other apples that he could tape. You know what I mean? He's not going to wrestle a full-time schedule. He's not going to do every house show. He's not going to do SmackDown. And so Brock is not going to be there for the long haul. He'll be there as a strong part-time player. So it doesn't make sense for Brock to win, even though Brock should fucking win because Brock is legitimately that fucking dude. But it's the fucking Streak, man. So Undertaker all day. Daniel Bryan versus Triple H. And you see what's been happening with Daniel Bryan over the past few months from SummerSlam, and now you're getting shafted every which fucking way. The crowd wants Daniel Bryan to succeed at all costs, yet the authority is holding him down. The man is holding him down. From what I was told, I was supposed to be seeing Punk's match. He was supposed to wrestle Triple H for WrestleMania, but I guess he wasn't fond of that, so he decided to get the fuck out of Dodge. Shout out to CM Punk though. For looking at those Nassau Coliseum tickets you gave me and more to me. Thank you, sir. Wish you was back so we can send a ticket. Whatever. Triple H versus Daniel Bryan. I do want to say it's a Cinderella story, and being at WrestleMania, that's pretty much the wrap up of the season before they reboot everything for the most part. It wouldn't make sense for Daniel Bryan to come this far, get jerked out of the title, get jerked out of the Royal Rumble, for him to come this far to not fucking win. Like, that would just be a slap in the face to everyone. I mean, they did great with the long-term booking. I'm hoping Daniel Bryan goes over, but who fucking knows? I'm gonna say Daniel Bryan. I wanted to be Daniel Bryan, so I'm gonna say Daniel Bryan. If Triple H just happens to win, I mean, would you really be surprised if Triple H fucking wins? The winner of Daniel Bryan versus Triple H versus Randy Orton versus Batista. When Daniel Bryan wins. If Daniel Bryan beats Triple H, there's no way he's going to fucking lose to Randy Orton and Batista. Batista came back to much fanfare, but when he came back, the crowd wasn't really on his side, so he went from face to heel like almost immediately. And I mean, he's not really resonating with the crowd like that. And Daniel Bryan is the new People's Champion. So if Daniel Bryan beats Triple H, Daniel Bryan has to win the fucking title. Yes. And if Triple H, whoever wins the Daniel Bryan Triple H match is going to win the title at the end of WrestleMania, period. You know what I mean? I'm gunning for Daniel Bryan. I want it to be Daniel Bryan. If people want it to be Daniel Bryan, it would be the biggest payoff in a very long time because they've been holding us back from that shit for so long. So hopefully they give us what we want and give it to Daniel Bryan. So I'm going to say Daniel Bryan is going to win it because Triple H is going to win the title. If not, Triple H is going to win it. He's going to win the title. But that match wouldn't even be dope. I'm not going to say it won't be dope, but I mean, the main event, like, if it would just be 3 Evolution dudes, like, that's the main event. That could have happened, like, 11 years ago. You understand what I'm saying? Triple H and Batista and Randy Orton. That could have happened 11 years ago. And I don't want to see WrestleMania 30 looking like WrestleMania 19. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not what I want to see. So, hopefully Daniel Bryan goes over and Daniel Bryan closes out WrestleMania as the champion. My name is Poison Pen. Twitter, Poison Pen BK. You know what I mean? Instagram, Poison Pen BK. Best stockbroker in New York City. Shouts to Leeds. Shouts to Birmingham. Shouts to Brixton. You feel me? My name is Poison Pen. I'll be back out there soon. Brighton, and they rock best stockbroker. See you in a minute.
Watching HHK Mag. Now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give you my predictions for WrestleMania this year. Biggest night of the year, what everybody looks forward to. It's like Christmas, Easter, Hanukkah, Valentine's Day, Steak and Blowjob Day, Fat Lass Fun Day, all mixed into one.